broach because I truly believe that parenting is the most important, the most difficult, and from what people tell me, the most rewarding job that you can have. So I would never want to accuse somebody of being a bad parent. But that's bad parenting, isn't it? That's bad parenting.
Look, how do you know the kid didn't want to be in the rain? Look, when I was a kid,
wow,
no, I'm serious.
Are you kidding? Oh,
listen,
okay.
When I was growing up, that was like always a treat if your mom let you play in the rain. So he's probably like, "Mom, hold me up in the rain." And she's like, "Perfect, kill two birds with one stone, umbrella baby."
Mom, it's 10 o'clock at night and we're outside of a Walmart parking lot. I would love it if you held me above your head right now in the rain to keep your hair.
You can't tell me you never hung out in a Walmart parking lot at 10 o'clock at night.
Not in the rain and not with children who I am using to shield myself from precipitation. I
don't think the kid looked fine.
My, that's bad. Look, you can Google it.
We'll post
Mom uses child as umbrella. We'll put it on.
Pretty straightforward.
It's right there. We're gonna have to do another Twitter. We're gonna have to make it Twitter so we can do these polls because we need to know. That's bad parenting, Al.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Could be wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I guess so.
So let's go. If you're, I don't mean to steal your.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's move on to more. I wish we were going to a more uplifting story, but it's really not. Unfortunately. Hold on. Let me pull up my notes here. On this.
Do you know where does this next story? It's not West Michigan.
It's Ohio. We're going to Ohio.
Oh, don't go to Ohio.
We have to. It's the worst. The worst state in the U.S. for obvious reasons.
Hands down, everyone knows
that place. That team from the South plays there. Okay, so besides the Buckeyes, the other really depressing thing about Ohio is the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are essentially a dumpster fire. The whole organization is just falling apart.
Except for Jabril Peppers.
No, of course. I'm sorry.
Wow,
he's the only redeeming attribute of Ohio.
Yes,
to say Ohio. We are alienating anyone who's from Ohio.
I don't want people from Ohio listening to us. If I'm honest with you, stop listening right now.
So Bud Light came up with an idea to get fans pumped for the Browns season because the only thing that could possibly get you pumped for the Browns season is alcohol.
is not remembering the Browns season, if you will.
Getting blackout drunk. Wait, there was a game last night?
May I just say this show is not a proponent of drunkardliness or disorderly conduct.
Unless you're from Ohio.
Unless you're from Ohio, to get the Brown season. That is the only.
If you're a Brown season ticket holder, you can do whatever you want.
We will not judge. We will not judge. That is our promise.
Okay. Anyways, so Bud Light decided they were going to put these refrigerators in bars all over Cleveland. Okay?
No.
Now here's the great thing. All of these fridges, they're smart fridges. And they'll have padlocks on them. When the Browns win their first game, all the fridges are going to come unlocked at once, and it's just going to be a free-for-all free beer out of these fridges. Free beer. So if you happen to be around... But so at first blush, it's like, oh, sweet. I could get, we could drive
free beer.
Free beer. But then you realize there's a stipulation that the Browns have to win. These poor fans are never going to get their free buds.
Well, they went 0-16 last year.
Yeah,
they didn't win a single game. Which makes this a really great ploy.
It is, except it's never going to open.
No, well, 2020.
They're already planning on it. They already have a plan. They're going to restock it. Bud Light has actually said they're going to restock it with fresh beer every month. Because they're already planning on them not winning any games.
That's just a safe bet. That is as safe as a bet.
As safe as a bet.
As I can think of in the world of sports.
Well, if you're Budweiser, I suppose. They're going to lose a lot of beer, though. Beer gone bad. Well,
what's the over/under on the Browns winning a game before 2019? That's this coming season, 2018 season. What's 2019? What's the over/under on that? I feel like I would take them not winning until 2020 at this point.
I mean, they've won like 3 games in like 3 seasons, or it's not that. I think it's on here actually. It's something like that, though. I mean, they have just been... Okay, so in the last 3 seasons, they've gone 3-13, 1-15, and 0-16. The last time they've won a game December 24th of 2016.
Oh my word, that's when most of our listeners were born. Holy cow. Well, I have this irrational hatred for the Browns. Not only because they're from Ohio. Do you know the Welcome to Cleveland video that they show when you Google the city of Cleveland? They show this to bring you there. And they list all these good things about Cleveland, which really aren't that great of things. They close the video with a graphic of the Detroit skyline, and the words say, "At least we're not Detroit."
Oh!
That's just...
Are you kidding me?
I mean, that's just
disrespectful.
It's just disrespectful.
Yeah, like they're not... Really? Detroit? When's the last... Well, Detroit has had an 0-16 season.
No.
But we're farther removed from the 0-16
right.
season.
We're going places.
We're going places. Not great places, but places.
Yeah.
Go Lance.
Go Blue. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, yes, I did.
It just came out of your mouth.
So that's it for segment number 2, and we're going on 20 minutes already. So we're gonna wrap things up.
Let's wrap things up.
I think, but before we go, we got to tell you about some of our future guests / interviewees that we're gonna have on slate in the coming weeks here. Let's reveal 2 of them, and then we'll keep the other 2 a secret until we actually know for sure that they're gonna.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
we
don't want to be too hasty.
Ben Wallace is coming.
Stop it.
Show. Okay, no, okay, but maybe so. But the 2 for sure. What we got lined up?
Let's talk about these 2 guys. So we actually, just before we started the show, we had just gotten off the phone with a man by the name of Kendall Baker. Kendall runs a fantastic a daily newsletter, a morning newsletter called Sports Internet. He is based out of San Francisco, and we are hopefully here going to be teaming up, doing some collaboration with him, and having him on to be our sports contributor. So you can talk about anything but the Browns and
anything but is
positive things, positive sports vibes every week or every other week.
No, Kendall's someone that we want on the show for a couple of reasons. One, because we want to have some sort of sports, because me and Alex are sports snobs, like we mentioned in podcast number 1. Unfortunately, me and Al are totally unable to talk about sports without some kind of leniency towards specific teams of maize and blue and other varieties. So we wanted to get Kendall on because he has a certain level of expertise, having worked for Bleacher Report as... what did he do at Bleacher?
He was a staff. He was a writer.
Staff writer, and then he did some work for ESPN as well. Yep. So he's really experienced in this field and he'd be a really great contributor for us there. And he's going to be a regular guy on the show going forward if all goes well. And
assuming we could get some of you people to sign up for his newsletter. That's kind of our contingency. So we'll throw that up on our various social, where you can find us on social. Sign up. It's worthwhile. It's a pretty good newsletter. I enjoy it.
5 days a week, just a quick rundown of what happened in sports. It's phenomenal read.
Oh, and he's got a podcast coming out too, so there's that.
Looking forward to it.
Anyways.
Guest number 2, and this is someone... Alex, well, he's a local phenom. We're going on 22 minutes. Okay. I'll make this quick. He's a local phenom in a certain respect who fell from grace. But he's working his way back up in the industry, and he has a phenomenal podcast going on right now, too.
He does,
doesn't he? He is the former host of the Free Beer and Hot Wings show, Eric Zane. And he is going to be joining us in the next few weeks here once we get something set up with him to...
But you look at your watch. He's going to join us here in 5 minutes.
let me see. It's any minute now. So yeah. So this is our first lesson in entrepreneurship. We don't know Eric Zane. Al just sent him an email to be on the podcast, to which Eric Zane simply replied,
Yes. He put it in the subject line.
So it was great. Rule number 1 of entrepreneurship is shoot your shot, man.
You never... What was that Wayne Gretzky quote? The great one. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You just gotta ask the question. Just be able to go out there and just ask, because you never know what's gonna happen. Yeah. So that's our lesson for today. I think we should close on that.
Let's close on that. It's been a good show. We'll see you next time when Ben Wallace is with us.
Stop it. Yeah, stop teasing that.
Oh, I'm done. Now he has to go.
All right,
sure. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
See you, Podcast Nation.